Welcome to Argue Bros, the podcast that gives you multiple perspectives on today's hottest topics. Hosted by Nico Penguin, Fred in Progress, and Jess Freeman. If you're looking for some inspiration from and for normal people, or simply want to know the bros a little more, you better open up your mind to the fresh perspective that's coming your way right now.
And now, welcome to the next episode of Argue Bros. This actually might be the last one of season 1, guys. But we got the co-hosts here. We got Fred in Progress, Jess Freeman, and of course, Nico Penguin. How y'all doing?
Man, he gonna say that about 10 more times. You can be like, "Damn,
Yo,
I
chill
thought
out,
this was
man.
the last one, man."
Yo, you gotta get it. Let them know. This might be. Yo, comment below how many times you think I'm gonna say that, because we're all just waiting on Fred in Progress to give us the green light. Okay, y'all can blame him. Don't
Hey,
blame
the green
me.
is yellow, and it's gonna be yellow for a good minute until it's green.
You pop out with blue.
I didn't hear what you said.
Boop, boop, boop.
What?
Nah.
I said it's not. It said it's yellow till it's gonna be green.
Nah, your mic is messed up.
Testing. Oh,
Yeah, he's but yeah, we're having a malfunction here, but it's okay. No worries.
I'm back. My fault, guys.
talking about my Mac messed up. What?
No, my bad.
Facts.
But
Well,
we were actually talking about the differences of being like single and being married, if like they're actually a benefit to one versus the other. I'm thinking that being married and having children gives you the highest advantage in certain structures, especially social structures as well as employment structures. What y'all think?
Nah, I think being single allows you to have the freedom to maneuver in the environment, such as like I'm gonna move all the way to Los Angeles from Alabama because there's a better job market, or like I did,
But
I'm
you
gonna
could do
drive
that
for
with a
19
wife and
I
hours.
children.
disagree.
Bro, that's a completely different amount of money. Like I can't just I'm gonna hop in my car, I'm gonna drive
But if
19
you
hours
have
and move to
money,
Massachusetts. But you're gonna have a way more money to be able to move an entire
but
family.
you
Are
can
we
still
starting
do
at the
it.
beginning or at the middle of your career? Like where are we at in age? Because it depends on age as
You
well.
think that matters?
Yeah, it matters. What do you mean, 18-year-old with like 2 children and a wife? Are we talking about like a 35-year-old
Whoa,
with 2
whoa.
children and a wife?
If
Like
we're
that
considering
matters.
age, we gotta consider race and gender.
As long as you have to deposit, you
Who's
can move.
making that kind of money at 18 with 2 children and a wife? What are you talking about?
You think people get married at 18 though?
I ain't say married. I said wife. My apologies. Baby mama and 2 children.
A lot of
And
people.
let me change that to about 22 because 22 is a more realistic age. That's a lot of them out there.
Right,
That's
right.
a lot of us out there. I mean,
Right,
not us.
right.
There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, you're not
I
22
ain't got no
no
hidden
more, young
kids. I ain't got
fella.
no hidden kids.
Yeah, you ain't 22 no more.
I ain't got no hidden kids I don't know of.
Nah, but so you don't see the advantage of getting to that married life,
I see the advantage in very set situations.
or you see the shackles that it brings?
I think depends on what life you want, and it depends on the current circumstance you're living in. Because the only benefits really is appearance. Yeah, so I think the only benefit is appearance because appearance is so important to society and important to gaining positions in companies
Mm-hmm.
and gaining trust in people. Because a man with a family is way more trustworthy than just a single man.
You think so? More credible,
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah, more trustworthy. Not just
And
credible, more
trustworthy?
trustworthy. Yeah, because you got kids, and you got kids. People with kids usually, when someone says a father with kids, they immediately think they're way more trustworthy because they're taking care of a young life.
I disagree.
All right,
I
tell me
highly
why.
disagree. I highly disagree.
Hey, don't
Elaborate,
you don't
elaborate.
got to tell me you're gonna be a deadbeat dad without telling me.
Elaborate.
Yeah, I'm not telling you I'm going to be a deadbeat dad. Maybe.
Oh.
But no, I'm just playing. But yeah, I highly
Elaborate.
disagree, bro. Just because when somebody hears, oh, he's a single dad, immediately they stop thinking parents and go straight to what could have happened. He's a weird guy. Why is he a single dad? This and that. Or they can.
Whoa, I didn't say single dad. I just said the kids is more important than the wife in the relationship of the trust factor. I didn't say it was a
Interesting.
single dad. Single dad is a whole different concept. And single dads could be looked upon well as well because they're stepping up to take care of the child.
And I disagree as well with that.
With single dads
Kids
being
are
looked well?
not. No. With the kids being the
Oh.
main view. In the.
Okay.
No, but I think that's a good idea though, because then when you focus on the children, you're focusing on the legacy, and that's the most important part.
No, we're talking about how the outside views it though.
How does the outside view it?
That's what Justin's saying he disagrees with.
You want to know how outside views it?
How?
It could be like many ways. I could view it from one angle and be like, yo, why is this man just straight disrespecting his wife, making him suffer and torture for the kids and shit like that? Or I could be in this other angle and be like, damn, this girl got her phone on this guy's neck. Like, she don't let him breathe. That's his slave. Shout out my cousin. But I could look at it at many angles, and at the end of the day, this is all about perspective and how your mind is heading.
I mean, when you think about it in the sense in trying to climb up the social ladder or the corporate ladder, like for example, Napoleon Hill, he researched 100 of the most successful people in the country years ago, and at a time they were all men, and every single one had a woman who loved them and supported them. And this was in the Inc.com.
You got to put that in public.
In Inc.com. So he literally interviewed 100 of the most successful individuals, and they each were married and had a wife.
But
And
did
that
he
goes
only search for those who had a wife, or did he choose just the most successful? Like, what was his criteria of search?
it shows here that the criteria were just the most successful people in the country.
But how did he criteria the most successful?
I don't know.
Like,
You're
was it
gonna have to
money? Was it
research that.
leadership?
No,
So
also
I'm
the
like, it
job
depends because this could
position.
be a bias. It could be a bias.
That is true. I'm not knocking that. That is true. It could be. He could have just went to the, it could have just been him and his wife, and they were just going to like, you know, different like dinner parties and stuff like that. And then that's where he asked them, like, hey, what's your success? It's like, oh, me and my wife, we do this together. Oh wow. That's how y'all do stuff?
And then that
Or
also was in the past as well. You got to think about in the now. The now, a lot of people
mm,
are getting rich with like the boom of the internet and such, but then not having to really have families, not having to work for people. And then on top of that, because of how expensive things are right now, a lot of people aren't getting married as quickly.
yeah, it's tough right now,
Not how
man.
expensive things are. Things are not as
Not just that, but a lot of people are coming on
strict
to a
in
relationship
society.
with debt. Like if you have student debt, that's a tough conversation to have with your spouse or future spouse.
A Sally Mae
Like if you
don't
were
come
either
this way.
if you were a college dropout or you finished like a associate's college, like you normally don't have college debt like that. But if you have like
You're like, damn, girl, I love you, but your dad don't love us.
yeah,
Like,
but if
we
you
gotta
get
move on.
somebody, yeah, if you get somebody with a bachelor's or a master's or a PhD, and
And social work.
they got like $270,000 in a social master's program, and they expect you to pick up the tab, and their tab is like $1,300 a month, and that's like, whoa, hold on, this is
Damn,
like
girl, you
rent.
more than a house.
This is a rent right here, or this is a mortgage. This is a mortgage in Alabama. This gets me an 8-decker in Alabama.
This is a mortgage. This is a nice expensive vehicle. Man, this is a honeymoon. This is a vacation. This is a wedding. Man, we can make that 200,000 stretch. Man, go back and they got a refund policy at college. You're like, I unlearned this. Let me return it. Be like, in the court of law, I return this. It's in that back.
Yo, because they really expect you to come in and you doing your thing, you working hard and you trying to make the best version of yourself. And other people, I don't think it's kind of fair, when you come off as somebody who doesn't have debt. Not to say that you're better than anybody else, but to say the fact that you're coming in and you're at net zero and you're trying to build with somebody. And how can you build when you're at net zero and they're coming in at like negative 250 and their net income is like 20, 30, 40, 50, but their expenses are like negative 80 per year.
But we're derailing from the origin of the question.
Yeah, the meat and potatoes of this question is
Appearance.
skill or appearance. Like, should they focus on their life on having the appearance of being like a stand-up guy by getting a wife, getting some children, or pretending to be what people expect them to be so they can
No,
climb?
I think you should get a wife because that person's gonna be able to help you stay on task,
Hey,
especially if she's the
we
right
got to look at
one.
statistics here because there's a lot of divorce, so there's a lot
You
of
got that's
losses
why
in
you
that.
got to choose the right one that helps you.
Yeah, I mean, you adding a lot of factors to this. Like,
What do you
man, getting
mean?
appearance seem more difficult than getting the skill.
No, but what are you talking about? You need both. You
I
need
disagree and I agree.
no, you need somebody that can help
I
you
can
out.
tell you why I do both. One,
Oh my lord.
if you're in a political position or in a social position that's like you need
I
to be
object, Your
seen
Honor.
in the public's eye, you need somebody in your hand as a family so you can be warming with so somebody can relate to you. So I understand that in that point. Now, If you're in a freaking business like what's this guy's name? The Tesla guy or the Amazon guy.
Technology.
I don't yes. Or any booming business.
A startup.
You can't afford somebody that has a family and be like, hey, I need you to go on a trip that's like for 3 weeks. He's gonna be like, but my kids, can I take this off? Can I so you're not gonna be like you're gonna hire the single, not young, but fairly in his youth guy that's more willing to take those trips and take those outbounding business adventures to bring the assets in.
But but hear me out though. Some CEOs look at the family man because he has more to lose, and so he's gonna put more effort into to not lose because it's kind of like a hostage situation where like they need this job, they need
Hmm.
this money. That they family go to private school, not public school. They wife go get a spa. She do Pilates. They
Yeah,
need
but
this money.
the family man is the family man. He needs
Hmm.
time for his family.
No, there's a lot of family man who do like 60 to 80 hours. Man, the money is the dad. What you talking about?
Yeah, but a successful family need dad time.
They a lot of successful family. Dad wasn't there. Mom did everything. The
Yeah,
money
but
was
you
like the
can.
dad.
And now we got a lot of kids singing, Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair.
But I rode in a Porsche.
But don't you remember the fact that if you grew up with like if you were blessed with the capacity to grow up with two parents, you got to have that experience of like what you're supposed to do in a relationship and how you're supposed to lead another, especially if you were a guy. You learned how, you're supposed to be an example and stuff like that, how you're supposed to grit your teeth when the going gets tough and stuff like that.
I mean, in this day and age, I mean, I get that. I get that. But that's difficult though. Well, like we got the internet now.
Oh, you
A lot
think
of people are like unlearning the things that they learned from their parents because the internet is overwhelming.
you think it's positive information that's getting overwritten in the brains?
Hell no. It's we got all these advertisements and all this algorithms pumping in whatever they want to see.
Hmm.
So we think adults can't make decisions for themselves. Imagine kids just getting to feel the same thing over and over again, whatever they want to look at.
Mm. Do you think a child's actions define that appearance in like a family man's career?
Dang, yeah, if you do got a fucked up kid, a lot of high paying 6 figure niggas in
Not
like
even
C suite
kid.
corporate positions got
Imagine
lost
if
their job
your
because their children were just crazy on social media and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you mean
imagine
really?
if your freaking daughter is like, shout out to my OnlyFans.
They got strict policies like that. Like your family can't be an embarrassment to our institutions like that.
There's one girl went on a racist tirade and her father got fired.
Oh my lord.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the father went on TikTok and was like, I just want to say this to all of them. I did not raise her this way. Blah 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 blah. And I kicked her out of the house. I'm like, man,
Was he
that
lying? You
man.
think?
I mean, I don't know. He sounded distraught. I mean, he lost his money and
Yeah, he
everything.
sounded tight as fuck.
Or was he mad that he taught her all that stuff and he wasn't thinking like she was gonna show it to the world?
Just like hold up, just like this is kind of off topic, but just like how that daughter brought two stories like that. Daughter brought like a 18-year-old into the house. She was
Got her
15,
dad killed.
18-year-old. Yeah, got her dad killed. They had like he had like three more siblings. Like, bro.
Finish the second story, man, before I even opinionate on that shit, cause that shit got me wicked. I bet you her siblings wanna beat the living shit out of her. I swear to God, I could imagine. Imagine you growing up and you finding your mom or your dad or laying on the floor, and you see your sister or your brother with some little.
You turn into Sasuke right away.
You mean Itachi?
No, Sasuke when he saw Itachi.
Kill his parents.
Not turn Itachi, kill both of them niggas, disappear.
No, bro, because you saw them die because of your older sibling. And so you want revenge. Come on. Did you not watch Naruto?
Come on now, like come on, don't you ain't gotta say you ain't watch without saying you ain't watch it. Come on now.
Bro, time out, time out. Don't attack me, cause I was brainwashed by Naruto, all right? But I was
I
open
see it wear it
to
off,
the
man.
oh hell yeah, cause that shit is horrible. After I started watching every other
Now you
anime,
hating?
no, I'm not hating, but it's like
You don't
we could
appreciate
tell
art.
it was made in an earlier
Dang.
era.
Dang. Dang. You said
That's sad.
Kishimoto is trash. Man.
Nah, he's not trash. He's not trash.
Kishimoto.
He was
Kishimoto, he
rushed.
hates
He
your
was
work.
rushed.
He hates your work, Kishimoto. He
He
said
was
he could
rushed.
do better. He said he could do better. And the question is, can you do better? Can you come up with a story that's not rushed, sir?
Dum 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 dum.
Is that something that you're capable of doing?
Yeah, bro. But knowing you gonna want it by next week.
Yeah, of course. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
no, he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted. As soon
Nah,
as this
he's I'm
episode
like,
over, he'd be like, "I know you was riding while we were talking. Where it at?"
yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna be like,
come
bro,
on,
I
man.
haven't slept for 6 days. Nigga, hard work takes time. Like, nigga, what the fuck you mean you haven't slept for 6 days, bro? I don't know.
But don't you have a story that's like almost 4,000 words that's about to drop on ecopenguin.com?
Correct. Yes, sir. But I took my time and I adjusted and made some progress little by little. I did not
Man, you should
stay
see
up for
behind the
six
scenes, man.
days.
You remember Pharaoh and the pyramid, man? Rafi riding the cap like ka-chow. Get that ka-chow. Where the other word? Ka-chow. Well, he riding them. He riding. I was looking at the back. I was watching from the back, like, damn, man. He said, type them fingers, bro.
Now, Fred just picking up the stone of the website, like, damn.
I just checking in, like, damn, you still on it? Goddamn. All right.
Because I was thinking, like, if you take like a corporate move, and you tie the knot, and you start, going down that path, that'll enable you to get to conversations, get to opportunities, and get to certain situations that you might not have been able to get to if you were single. Because you being single, you just don't know the opportunities that fly over, because you being in a relationship enables somebody else to like almost like attach almost like a certain level of respect, like you were saying, Fred, and trustworthiness. Just because you have that now, that relationship, now they can see that trustworthiness, and they can confide, oh, you're capable of supervising other people.
I think
Because
we're missing something as well.
what?
I think there's a third factor we need to add in, which is besides just appearance and skill, we also have to add in networking. And I think they all interlink on different vertical and horizontal levels
Mhm.
because with networking, couples want to network with couples. So if a lot of the people are married in those corporate positions and such, they don't want to network with a single man because they can't go out for dinner and bring their wife and you're alone.
Fred, before you get deep,
Dang, bro, you hit it. You hit it
that's
right
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
nail.
That's what I'm saying. Before you get deep,
Damn, bro.
skill or appearance for what? Are we fucking talking about marriage, a job? What the?
So we have there's different ones. Okay, so let's say name three arenas here. So we have the entrepreneur, we have the corporate man, then we have the political man, something like that. We'll say political.
That's smart. I
Three different
like
areas.
those.
Those are like
I
the three
like
main
those.
areas.
Yo, hit Fred in progress. If you're a politician, yo, this guy can actually do a lot of stuff for you. He
Man,
got
give me in
cheap
10 years,
rates
we
right
can run
now.
together.
He got cheap rates right now. Get him while he's young, because he's gonna raise the bar when he's 35 and he's eligible. He's gonna raise that money. He's gonna need those political donations at 35.
Man, next Barack Obama, they're gonna be looking at my history like, damn, Barack smoked weed. Oh my god.
It's like, man, he's the Obama 2.0, But yeah, because in that situation, the entrepreneur can get access to different funding when he has that relationship there. Because just like you said, that networking is different. Because if everybody's in a relationship, they're gonna have like the same complaints.
Now, what if it's the opposite? What if you're the only one that's like, hey, well, my kids, and everybody's like, everybody in their first like,
Well, then you with the
nobody
wrong people.
cares,
Most
Jeff.
people
But
with
think
the
about
money is
it.
about 35 to 40
But think
and
about it,
50.
like
They got
all
kids
the
and family.
top billionaires all have marriages and children. Yeah, you could go down the list. Like they're
Disagree. I
all.
could disagree because all
All
the
right,
top billionaires.
name
I can also say all the top billionaires hire all these Instagram models every other weekend.
name three that don't have children or aren't married right now.
How do you like it so far? Don't forget to reach out via social media and suggest the next hot topics to argue about.
Tesla guy, Jeff
No,
Bezos.
he has like 7 kids. Bezos got like 3
But he's
kids.
not married, and they're not
But
married.
he's
They're not
been married
together.
like 3 times.
It
Bezos
doesn't
been
matter.
married
They're not
twice.
together. It doesn't matter. Whoa,
Bro, he's a married
you,
man.
You ask me for marriage history or if they're married together with the kids right now. Is that what question you asked me?
Yeah, and you didn't answer one yet.
Was
You
it staying
answered.
together or are they like just are they criteria?
You didn't answer one yet.
Yo,
You
what
just
you
answered.
mean? I just gave you.
No, I said niggas
I
that
just
don't
gave
have.
you 2, and check it out. Kanye
I said,
West. Bam, there's 3 right there.
but he has 4 kids. He was
You
married.
gonna say that? You gonna
Oh
say
yeah,
that
we
they
should
happily
we should
married?
throw sports and entertainment in as like the
I
fourth
said
one.
he was married. I said choose non-billionaires who don't have a marriage or children.
Are you
You
talking about like
can't
at one point or ever? You got to
ever.
specify a little bit.
I did say that ever.
You said millionaires or just like business owners?
No, I
This nigga
said
said no. This nigga said
billionaires.
billionaire.
Bill.
Bro, do you think I got Google search in my left?
No, but you was talking like these top successful people can be single, and I'm like, I haven't seen a single successful person. Like the only person I thought was single was Mark Zuckerberg, but then I found out that he was already married, and I was like, oh snap, I didn't even remember that. That must have been like before he became a
You know, he
billionaire.
control Facebook. If he don't want nobody to know, he ain't putting it out there.
No, like it's him and his wife. Like it's crazy. Like they're 50-50. I think that's what it
In
was.
Facebook.
Something like that. Either the Facebook or
He
the
don't
or
got
the
no
uh
wife.
the charity. Yes, he does. He's married.
Is he married to that Asian girl that's on that meme?
Yeah.
That's his wife. Oh, that meme where he like walking out with like the robe and stuff. That's what.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got. Oh, that is his
he
wife. Oh
got
wow.
married.
Okay.
And like just like Bill and Melinda, they have their own foundation that they control like
Mm,
50-50.
They ain't broke up yet. I thought they was in a
Nah.
scandal about breaking up or something because he was like messing with an
Bro,
old
these are
office
these
woman.
are billionaire conversations that they're talking.
I mean, it was in the news. Like she did like an interview about it.
Yeah, but you know, he was
Nah,
like
but the
you
way
you
you're
can take
saying
Let's
it
talk
is,
more. Let's talk more mid level. Let's talk more mid level.
like more
Like
realistic.
the more realistic. Yeah, let's talk more six figures.
Yeah, but
Not
even
million,
six,
six figure.
even at your job, if you get the opportunity to get married, that gives you the leverage to be able to, like how you were saying, speak with like the vice presidents and like, hey, I was thinking about taking you and your wife out to eat with me and my wife. We're planning on going to insert, 3-star hotel with a restaurant or whatever, and we wanted to invite you. It's like, oh, why is
Let's
that?
take it even bigger. Let's take it even bigger. Let's take it even bigger. So is it because of the human expectation and that's what life is? So the appearance is based on expectation. So around that age, if you're not married, you're a weird outlier.
Yes, it's like, why are you single? Can you not get along with a female? Or like can you not get along with a male if you swing that way? Like why are you by yourself? Like why are you alone? Like you should know by now that it's kind of lonely being by yourself. And so then when you have somebody, then it's like, okay, this guy's just like us. He's human. It's kind of like when Monkey D. Dragon was found out to have Luffy, everybody was like, "Wow, you actually have human emotions."
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But also, I would like to bring another possible thing into the mix here. Do you
Which
think
one?
with the social norms changing as they are and marriage becoming less and less likely, do you think the appearance or what people assume the correct appearance should be would change then?
I
Because
think
the
the nor
appearance is based on what people expect. And what people
Mhm.
expect is based on societal norms, and societal norms are based on what's actually going on in the world. So you think that the appearance could change to then benefit the single man because of the generation we're living in currently?
Yeah, I think it's gonna benefit both single men and single women. I think the marriages are gonna go down because that's the current rate that it's going down. Like when you watch like the culture and stuff like that, it's not really promoting marriage. It's not really promoting people to get together, and they don't really see the benefits of doing that because most of the culture that you're involved in, they don't promote that. They don't show the benefits of like what's it like to have somebody on your, let's say, your property insurance or whatever, showing you that you're both joint property owners, as well as filing together for the IRS, enabling you to get to a higher income bracket and still paying lower taxes just because you're married. And then when you have children, just because you have children, like you're capable of gaining, I think it's like 250,000, like with a woman and like two or three kids, like you're capable of getting so much money and still be like on that first tier. Like they don't teach you all of those amazing benefits of marriage. They just show you the fact that it's tedious to like be a leader in the household, be an example to your kids. They just show you that, but they don't show you the other stuff. Like you're capable of affording to do much more. And if you're a businessman and you already make good money, then it enables you to like pretty much play with your accountant and let your accountant manage the money for you, enabling you to essentially live a very nice lifestyle if you have a very good accountant. Because then you,
Would you say that the people who are still getting married, who possibly could be in the minority in about 20 years or less from now, would you say that will just rise in worth, and then the people? So do you think they'll be still worth more than the non-married people? There'll just be less of them.
yeah, I think so. I think the people that decide to get married, they see the value in it, both people, and it's pretty much like a promise. Like I'm gonna do you right, you do me wrong. That's it. If you mess this up, I'm done. I mess this up, I'm done. Type thing. It's like it's starting to get to that level of like very basicness and simpleness. It's like not even becoming like this. I love you. No, it's like
Nah, I could
you do
disagree
this.
though,
What?
because in today's world now, it's not such a traditional thing, but more and more people are coming out and saying, you know what, I love so much that I can be with you. I can be with Ashley, Tiffany, Brenda, Felicia. Right now, they all living in my house. I take care of them. We live in as a family, and they can all have
You
my
gonna do
kids,
something
and
like
they can
that?
all be happy. Yeah, but
Mormon
that's
alert!
people.
Mormon
More
alert!
people are doing that.
You gotta afford that, buddy.
Hey, bro, you just asked about billionaires, man, and you ain't say not one of them was single, right? So apparently, I gotta follow a trend.
I
Nah,
mean,
you gotta go to Utah, man. Meet the Mormon, bro. They teach you all about that.
yeah, man. You'd
I mean,
be
I
a,
don't think they'll like you there though.
you'd. Oh, why is that, sir?
Man, he got
Because
a little bit too much rice in him.
oh my lord,
A
too
little
much
too much of
pigment.
that brown rice. You feel me?
Nah,
What?
they still welcome him with open arms, especially if he's like, "Hey, I already brought two with me."
And he gotta have his red Republican hat
He's like,
on.
"Wait,"
What you talking
he's like,
about?
"I just want to get married under this church, so that way I can prove to my family, hey, I could be saved with five
Hey,
females."
there is one that's not undeniably in the categories is undeniably more for appearance though, which is political.
Oh, one hundred
Mm.
percent.
Politics is so much more appearance based than
Do you think the
like
poly
actual
would work
skill
it
of conduct.
under?
No, 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 because you got to be what your
Damn,
constituent want,
Justin, he
and
said
that's
you
why you
better
gotta.
stop that. You
That's
better
I
What the
mean,
keep that
fuck?
it,
when
Say I'm
it,
you're.
it
gonna
be
be
in Utah.
political.
No, I'm just saying, like people have said that you need to run for office because your voice is so powerful.
Run for office.
Yeah, like be mayor or something.
I'm gonna tell you, I get off this dick. Fuck is wrong with you, boy?
No, he said he gonna run from behind, bro. What you talking about? You gonna run from the streets? He said, my voice just as powerful in
No,
these
but
streets.
it's a
Facts.
very powerful thing because a relationship, like I said, it shows that you're capable of leadership. You're capable of governing yourself, you individually, and somebody else. Even as a female, it's still powerful to know that she knows what men need and want at times.
Let me ask
Like
you this. Let me ask you this to clarify. So, would
it's
you
a
then
benefit.
say that marriage is the highest form of collaboration?
It is the highest form of collaboration that human beings get to have on this planet. Because that's somebody that whether you literally want to or not, they have access to you that nobody else does or should
No,
technically.
I'm gonna
What is the
say
highest form of
hell no.
collaboration, sir?
You want to know what's the highest form of
Like
collaboration?
an art project.
Reproduction.
Okay, okay, but bro, that's part of being in a
Wait,
relationship.
hold up now. Reproduction
Dude,
is not a long term collaborative effort. That could be a 1 minute. That could be a
What you
second.
mean?
That could be
yeah,
anything, man. You
If
can't
it
just
if it's a
get in there.
sex, no, no, no. We talking about successful collaborations.
Mhm.
Talk
We
about
need
my.
two people to successfully take care of
I mean,
one.
is that successful if they're not really married? Or are we just talking about as long as the child is alive, they successful?
But we're talking about today's age, though. We talking about people getting less married, which means more kids
But is that really
born out of
successful?
wedlock. Huh?
Is that really successful though? Like a successful relationship and successfully raising the child?
It
Like, is
can
that
be, but
successful?
that's where other variations come in, like X Factor,
Them niggas
mom
trying to change what the
toxicity.
definition of a successful collaboration is nowadays. Like, bro, we had the child, we share custody, we successful, we ain't fighting. Me and
No,
my
we
baby
got to
daddy don't
change
fight.
the definition of
Like,
yeah.
success.
I think
Period.
successful as a collaborative effort is together in one environment.
and if you
See,
I
living together, you
I,
might as well be married. You
Yeah,
take with a
ideally
child and
you'd
everything.
have a ring, cause then now they could be on
Man,
your
chill out.
life
I ain't got
insurance.
all that money for a ring. We can get like a
Nah,
van.
but
ring pop.
bro, you could rings are they're not that expensive, bro.
You can put a down payment of 699 and
Yeah.
pay a 99.99
Be like,
for
yo,
the
you want
next
this
week.
Walmart ring, or do you want to be rich in the future?
Hey, hold on now. Don't be saying this Walmart ring now. Walmart rings are 50 bands.
Yo, I got wait what?
Chill out now. Don't say this
I'm
Walmart
about to say
ring.
I can go get a discount from Walmart still. Well, come on,
Nah,
man.
nigga, your discount is still gonna be like
Yo, Walmart,
40K.
bro. Why is Walmart getting robbed more than like they got 50 band rings
Well,
in Walmart jewelry
at least I'm
section?
speaking on the super Walmart around here.
I'm
Like
talking about in the super Walmart, bro. I be going in around that jewelry section. They got
bro,
little
that's why they
glass
always have
jars,
it locked up all the time, bro. They
bro.
have
It's like
expensive
glass. It's
jewelry.
like it's the same lockup that they be giving the women's hair products, bro. And they still
Yeah,
be getting stole. How are we not robbing Walmart? right now.
Bro, what do you mean? Why are you saying this on air?
I mean we. I mean like
We do
how's
not
nobody
condone
found
this.
Walmart yet?
We do not
If they
Yeah,
condone
got rings,
this.
if they got rings like that, bro, what?
yeah, bro. Don't be saying. That's why I said. Don't be saying Walmart. A girl gonna be like, I want that one right there. That one in the luxury section in Walmart. Yeah, that one. And it's
No,
like,
no, no.
nah.
It's okay. It's okay. I got this one. I got this one. Yo, we're the Great Value brand. Oh, right there. You know they got the Great Value, bro. You know we got the Great Value. I know they usually have it right next to it because they know how to place them items.
Yeah, they
Like,
do.
here,
They
go right
really
here.
do.
You
It's like,
can't
yeah,
even tell
choose
the
for.
difference.
It's like choose 19 of these, and it's like
I'd be like
these
2 for
don't.
1, 2 for 1.
It's like these don't shine as much. It's like, hey, but you get two though.
Exactly. You wear 2 rings, bro. We
And
doubly
you-
in love.
yeah, yeah.
Look. If it break off, you just clip it back
Replacement
on.
for free, bro. Get a little spit shine, man. Just put a little elbow grease on. That's real love right there. That's work and effort. Talking about.
Oh my lord.
I'm pretty sure Amazon got some good rings. Actually, I can search Amazon rings right now. Give me like a $20 ring. Be
Hey,
like, yo, get in the gift box too. Yo, that'd be funny if somebody proposed to their wife with an
no,
Amazon
people have done it.
ring in
People
the
have done
gift
it. Like
box.
you can look it up. I've looked it up on a whole bunch of different places. Yeah, Amazon has rings that people propose to. It's like this was a temporary ring while I was waiting on my like $50,000 one. But then I realized I don't even need
Oh
that one
shit,
because this one was just as good. Yo, share your screen. Unfortunately, guys who don't see yet, maybe one day when we go live, we'll be able to like share screens and stuff
that's
like that.
crazy.
We go
Great
live.
idea.
But yeah, there's a lot of really cool things that people do when they're cheap and
They
affordable.
really, I can propose for $11. Oh my god, we can go. Oh my god.
Some have payment plans, so even like the $1,000 or $2,000
Yo, I
ones
thought you
allow
were
you
about to
to.
say we can go on a payment plan for the $11.
Now you can do that too, I believe. For
Oh
those
But
that
man,
need
who
that
the
payment
fuck are
plan.
y'all gonna fake propose to?
What do you mean? Like,
what do
you
you mean
need to.
fake propose, bro? What you talking about,
We need to get to the
Oh
next
shit!
level at life.
bro?
Who's the
Nah, bro.
lucky
They just
lady,
made
guys? Yeah,
they just
who's the
made it
lucky
easier.
lady?
Yo, you know how
Not
why?
sure.
Like, let me get this ring tested when they get divorced. Me like, this ring is worth $1.
That's them being
Never even
generous.
know.
That's
You heard
them
it here
being
first,
generous.
fans. Fred in Progress is getting married for $1.
Oh
Hey,
my
I mean, it's
lord.
not about how much the ring; it's about how much the love. Something
Hey,
you can't
listen.
quantify.
Yeah, that lady, she's gonna be financially in love too.
Hey, that's $1 more than
Yeah.
me.
Hey, she don't have to fill out an intake form. Be like, what's your college debt level like?
No, because
And
think
subtract
about
that
it.
from your ring.
Bro, think about it. When you do the math, like if they're bringing in a lot of debt and their degree
This
is in a
nigga.
very good the degree is in a very good field, they can still be an
Bro, we don't
asset.
have kids. I mean, like they can't even work in that field. What you talking about?
Why not?
Because they're gonna have to take at least a good 6-week leave.
Oh, Rafi want a slave. Ladies, if you want Rafi, he gonna
And then if
slave
not,
you out.
you're gonna have to get a babysitter unless you have family to watch them. What you mean?
That's so true.
That's what I'm like, yo, okay,
Hey
how much
guys, how
college debt you
many
got?
how
That's a
many
real question. That's a real
children
question.
Would you
how many
rather
children are you looking for?
drop 20K on a ring or use that 20K to
Nah,
like
bro, I'm saying, listen to me. This is realistically logical. So
okay.
if they got like, say they got like $25,000
Realistically
college debt,
illogical.
I gotta
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
both them words in. I gotta describe it difficultly. Okay, anyway,
Correct,
so imagine, so
correct.
they got like 25,000 college debt, right?
Right.
I'm like, so you want a wedding, or
Mhm.
do you want your college debt paid, and we can go to the
Mm,
court? You know what I mean? I'm
mm,
like that. I'm like, hey,
mm.
what this wedding for when I could pay off your college for the rest of your life? I mean, like, come on now.
And if she
What
choose
if
a
she
wedding, we getting divorced right there and
Yeah,
then.
no, if
No,
she chooses a
you
wedding,
don't
she
get
never
married
happens. What you talking about?
because
We're on to the next. What you mean?
that's tough, man. But I still think that
People gotta be realistic out here.
once you make that decision, because you could find somebody that meets all your criteria type stuff, and then you decide to make that plunge.
I feel like
You talking about that plunge into extra debt? Yo,
I
I
feel
would like
like
to
Nah,
just say something
marriage.
right. I would just like to say something right now. I
that
have
dead in
been in debt,
time,
and I
dead in
ain't trying to get
time.
in no more. I'm trying to pay off my own debt, and once I pay off that debt, I'm trying to go back in debt, man. That's like if you get out the cold water, you're like, hold up, now I got to get back in the cold water for a little bit.
But you
Nah,
can
bro,
marry
I'm warm
somebody. You
now,
can marry somebody, and then later on they could become like shopaholics. Especially the more successful you become in life.
bro. What you
You
wildin',
know.
bro? Separate accounts? What you talking about?
Oh man, you already got everything planned out like that.
No, I just got solutions to problems that can possibly
The
arise.
less you
What you talking
feel
about?
attached to them.
Well, I heard two
We're
people.
gonna have
What?
we're gonna have a joint account and separate accounts.
Oh, interesting. You want to say that on the Argue Bros
It's still gonna
recording?
be under your name though.
I'm real about everything I'm gonna do. What you talking about?
Oh
Hey,
my
it's still gonna
lord.
be under your name though, so you still gonna have to pay that shit.
I'm talking about that main account's under my business name, not under my name.
Mm,
What are you talking about?
you smart, man. I wish I had a
We gonna,
brain
that's why
like
we're
you.
gonna have separate accounts is under my name and her name. Then we have a business account we can siphon off a little money when the owner decides to. And I'm not the owner.
Hey, just for FYI, guys, those that don't know, Fred is actually a business consulting and a life consulting too. Is that the correct term?
You can say that.
Yeah, so he had actually spitting like real. He can't. He's only telling us because we're his homies. But like, if you book a session with him, he'll actually break it down in like way better
I'm trying
detail
to keep
about
my
how to do that.
finances safe while keeping the love tender, if you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. He's like, actually very knowledgeable about this stuff, guys. So like, hit him up if you need that,
But I'm
consultation.
not getting married until 35, so I mean, take that with a grain of salt.
Is that because of certain financial incentives or that freedom thing you were saying earlier?
I think it's easier to take a risk and make a lot of money and save a lot of money before getting married. So it's better to try to, in your peak prime period, focus on that, the grind.
Yeah, because a lot of cultures they focus on grinding, up until like their early 30s, mid 30s, and then they start focusing on settling down because that's when you can't enter certain conversations without having that proof of like I have a stable relationship. I know how to lead this. I know
Exactly, exactly.
the
I'm trying to have my children like in my 30s.
But there's also
mm,
cultures that is like, what you're 18, you're 19. If you telling their girls you're 19, yo, you feel me?
yeah,
And
our
they're like, you don't
culture,
got a
yo, by
family? What?
20,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, it's like it's ridiculous. It's like, but in the same culture though, like the dollar disappears like overnight. Nobody holds their money. No one saves. No one invests. So it's very hard to like not be self gratifying every few seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very tough. But that's what makes life sweet, and that's what makes everything beautiful. Is the opportunity that now that we all have, we can have that choice whether we want to go our individual ways as single individuals, or whether we want to settle down and get married and actually live that lifestyle. We actually have all of those chances and opportunities. But that's just something that we could go on and on and on about. Other than that, do you guys have any upcoming thing that you guys are like, promoting and whatnot?
I will be promoting. So I only had one blog post for like about 2 years now. I know I've been missed. I'm gonna start writing again. Give me about like a week and a half, and I'm gonna start daily blogging about like at least once a week.
Nice, nice,
I'm gonna write about my life.
nice. Just Freeman.
Yeah, I know, man. I just write stories here and there. I'm gonna write my first script for real. Drop it in a month or
Hey,
two.
Man, did y'all hear that? I heard that. I was like the sound of a
So
whip somewhere. Oh my god.
you got any
Ka-chow!
music
Oh my
yet?
god.
music,
Yes, sir.
music. Hell no, I don't got no music yet. But check
No
it out.
music yet.
But check it out. You can't rush Kanye, right? I'm not him, so don't rush me either. You could quote me. I don't know what that shit mean, but don't rush me,
No.
nigga. That's what that mean.
He said art
Well,
take time.
this Nico Penguin, you know what I'm saying? I'm always dropping articles once a week. I'm always, dropping my newsletter that you can
Mr.
sign up for
Workaholic.
at nicopenguin.com. I always got a couple of stuff that I'm working on. We just finished doing a boxing video for Jordani, and then we did another boxing video for Jermaine. They both won these championships, which is honestly pretty cool that they're actually putting their best efforts at. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, being able to know these people and being able to like, show them their best version of themselves. I think y'all should check it out. But with that said, we're gonna keep wrapping this up. Potentially end of season 1. Argue Bros. We out.
You've been listening to Argue Bros. We hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and leave us a review to let us know what you think. Keep listening, and we'll catch up with you next week.